Welcome to VBM's Biology. Now let us learn about the changes that occur in duodenum of human digestive system. Duodenum is the first part of small intestine. So this is duodenum, the first part of small intestine. Partially digested food enters into duodenum. This duodenum is U-shaped loop of small intestine, which is considered as the first part of small intestine. In this loop of duodenum, there are two associated digestive glands. One is the largest gland of our body, that is liver. This liver is brick red colored largest gland present in our body, and this liver is connected with duodenum through a duct known as bile duct. So liver and duodenum are connected together by bile duct. This bile duct is otherwise known as hepatic duct. This bile duct is connected to a loop-like structure, a small cyst-like structure, which is called gallbladder. Gallbladder. And around this, the lobes of liver are present, which are opened into this gallbladder. These lobes of liver are made of specialized cells called hepatocytes. That hepatocytes are opened into this gallbladder, and these hepatocytes secrete bile juice. That bile juice is temporarily stored in the gallbladder and it is released into duodenum whenever it is required. This bile juice contains no enzymes. Liver secretes bile juice. This bile juice contains no enzymes. Even it does not contain any enzymes, it plays an important role in the process of digestion, especially in the process of emulsification of fats. Before going to know about it, let us see what bile juice contains. This bile juice contains bile pigments. These pigments are formed during the breakdown of RBC in the liver. These bile pigments are of mainly two types. One is bilirubin and the other one is biliverdin. So bilirubin and biliverdin are the bile pigments. In addition to these pigments, bile juice also contains bile salts. Especially sodium oxycholates and sodium deoxycholates are the bile salts which are present in bile juice. Due to the presence of these bile pigments and bile salts, it play an important role in the process of emulsification of fats. What is emulsification of fats? Generally, if we mix a glass of water, take a glass of water and pour a little coconut oil, which forms a layer on the top. Now close the mouth of the glass with palm and shake it thoroughly. As a result, the fat layer, means that coconut oil layer, will be scattered into small bubbles, and as a result emulsion would be formed. So like this, small bubbles of fat will be formed, which are mixed in water. Such a mixture is called emulsion. So the similar process occurs in our digestive system also, especially when the fats are entered into duodenum. That digestive fats which are to be digested will be mixed with bile juice at the region of duodenum. So that bile juice breaks the fats into small globules. Such a breaking of fats into small globules by bile juice is called emulsification. Unless emulsification does not occur, no digestion of fats would be occurred. So emulsification is must for the process of digestion of fats. So fats emulsification is occurred in the presence of bile juice. After emulsification, these fats can be digested easily by the action of lipase. So emulsification is must for the digestion of fats. So whenever liver is attacked by some germs or any disease conditions are there, then the liver undergoes stress, and so bile juice is not secreted properly. So that only we avoid taking fat rich food materials like non-vegetarian while we are suffering from fever or any other liver connected diseases. That is because of this emulsification only. Whenever the liver is under disease condition, emulsification of fats will not occur as it doesn't secrete enough quantity of bile juice. So that is the importance of liver. Next, in the loop of duodenum, there is another gland, that is pancreas. This pancreas also opens into duodenum along with bile duct. This pancreas is a leaf-like gland which is light yellow colored, whereas the liver is brick red colored. So this is pancreas. This pancreas is a mixed gland. This pancreas secretes pancreatic juice into duodenum. This pancreatic juice contains certain enzymes, especially trypsinogen, an inactive enzyme, like pepsinogen in stomach. Trypsinogen is an inactive enzyme which is present in pancreatic juice. This trypsinogen will be activated into active trypsin by the action of another enzyme, that is enterokinase. So inactive trypsinogen is converted into trypsin by the action of enterokinase. This enterokinase is present in succus entericus, nothing but intestinal juice. This trypsin, active trypsin, acts on proteins and convert them into peptones and polypeptides. Thus it acts on proteins and convert some of the peptones also into peptides and polypeptides. And this pancreatic juice also contains an enzyme, that is lipase. This lipase acts on fats, and these fats are converted into fatty acids, lipase acts on fats, and that fats are converted into fatty acids and glycerols. These are the end products of fats. All fats are not digested, but some of the fats are digested here, and later further fats digestion would be completed in small intestine. In addition to this, one more enzyme is also present, that is amylase. There is an enzyme in saliva that is also known as salivary amylase, which is also called ptyalin, but this is pancreatic amylase. This amylase also works same as the ptyalin works. Amylase acts on starches present in the food, and those starches are converted into maltose sugars. Thus, some of the process of digestion is completed by the action of pancreatic juice. This digestion is occurred in small intestine, but the secretion is from the external gland, which is the pancreas. So that only these liver and pancreas are called associated glands. These associated glands play a crucial role in the process of digestion. The pancreatic enzymes mainly work in basic condition. So the food which is entered into stomach is slightly gets acidic, but it will be turned basic when pancreatic juice is mixed with food because of the presence of these enzymes. And in addition to this, pancreas also secretes some salts, so that pancreatic salts convert the food into basic nature. In the presence of basic conditions only, the pancreatic enzymes would be worked actively. Thus, the process of digestion is continued by pancreatic juice. Further digestion would be occurred by the action of enzymes present in succus entericus. Let us discuss it in the later part.